Last time on Danganronpa V3, Killing Harmony. Hello there everybody, Soulbutter92 aka Nightmare, and welcome back to Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony. Now then, in the last episode, somebody fucking died. And we don't know who it is. And I also began the investigation, and also, apparently everybody... Shuichi is by himself right now. It just... Fuck. Also, before I even get started on this investigation, which I kind of did last episode, I want to look at something. But, son of a... Damn it. It freaking confused... Okay. My plan was to kind of go in here to see which one's actually dead. I'm like, okay, maybe I can cheat the game and all that. No. The game's one step ahead of me. It's put a question mark over both Kokichi and Kaito. That's good game design. That's good game design, but you kind of ruined my night. You ruined my night, asshole. Okay. We need to get started on the investigation proper. Somebody got squished in the compactor, and we don't know who it is. There are arrows on the floor of the bathroom. 3 in total, and blood on all of them. What is this? What happened here? 3 arrows has been added to the truth bullets. From the... Wait, how'd the crossbow get here? A crossbow? This is... one of the crossbows from Maki's lab. Why is this here? Last bottle. Blood and covering a poison bottle. There's a small bottle in the corner of the bathroom. It's empty.
If I remember correctly,
I feel like I've seen this before. The label has blood all over it. I can't read it completely, but I can see the word poison.
could it be...
And if it is poison, this bottle must be from my lab. Taken from my lab. Dude, the moment that your lab became open, it just became like a murderer's magnet right there, dude. I don't know who brought this here, but it definitely has something to do with this case. Small empty bottle. Traces of blood. A blood stain. Okay, I'm not really smart with forensics and all that, but from the way that from the way it looks, the bigger pile is the bigger puddle is clearly the starting point. So, what I'm thinking is, no, that's not it. I don't even know how that one would make sense. My thought was like, that's where they got wounded, and they started walking, but why would that make... God damn it, it doesn't make any sense. A puddle of blood in the center of the room, and a swipe pattern from there to the door. What could this mean? A swipe pattern? Really? I can't examine the frickin' toilet? What the hell's that? Black case. Ugh, this case. Isn't that from Maki's lab? Oh, what's in that black case over there? As if backing away from the conversation, Kaito headed to the far shelf. What's in it? Is it some kind of weapon? This is the case from before, right? Large black case. Well, what would that be doing in here, though? Is there anything else I'm missing? A small window for ventilation. This is the same window from before. It's a small window and doesn't open all the way. No one would be able to fit through here.
Well...
I suppose if someone could fit through, Kaito would have escaped by now. Perhaps it's too small for a person, but an object could fit through. Maybe that black case? Or the... I don't know, would the crossbow fit in there? Yeah, probably not. Unless it was taken apart and you could rebuild it inside. I don't know. Alright, I finished investigating the bathroom. There are more clues than I thought there'd be, and one is particularly concerning. Why is the crossbow from Maki's lab in here? And the 3 bloody arrows. Those arrows are definitely for the crossbow, but why are all 3 bloodied? And that bottle of poison, what could that have been used for? There's still so much I don't know. This case looks like it's going to be tricky. Okay. A swipe pattern, huh? Can I examine the actual blood over here more carefully? No, it's not letting me. Oh, here we go. Actually, with the way this looks like it was like it was dragged. Huh. So somebody wait. Somebody died in the bathroom and their body was dragged over to the compressor. Or the hydraulic press thing. That would be one of the only things I could think of that could explain why there's a blood dripping pattern inside the bathroom, but it looks like the blood's been smeared on the way to the press. What is this? A blood stain? There's a faint trail of blood leading to the press. A swipe pattern as if dragged. Okay, you'll take it, makes sense. It looks like as if it's coming from the bathroom. This bloodstain suggests something was dragged from the bathroom to the press. That's what I thought. Okay. There's a sleeve sticking onto the press. It's definitely... What is that? Is that a puncture wound? Kaito's coat sleeve. In that case, the victim must be... I don't want to do it, but I have to raise the press to inspect the body. Oh god, we're actually going to do that. $50 says it's Kokichi. These controls move the hydraulic press. You can go up, down, and stop. Because if we're going with the Danganronpa formula from Danganronpa 2, I'm betting you Kokichi, even if he was killed, he did something to fuck everything up. Because Kokichi seems to be this game's Nagito. I think. I should be able to use the up button to raise the press and check the body. I don't want to see a crushed body, no matter who it is. But I have to do it.
All right.
I have to know. I made up my mind, took a breath, and pressed the button. Huh? It's not moving. I pressed the button a few more times, but the press still wouldn't move.
Why?
Strange. It moved when I pressed it last time. Is the power broken, or is the power disconnected or something? After looking around the press, I found... the power cord is cut! Okay. I see. There's no power, so the hydraulic press won't move. This can't be a coincidence. The power cord was cut on purpose. This must be the work of the culprit. So it was intentionally done to where we can't even look at the body. Which just furthers my theory that it's not Kaido under there. Or in between, in it. In that case, we won't be able to check the body. I'm honestly a little relieved, but I shouldn't say that out loud. I should take another look at the controls. There must be some clue here. In addition to the control buttons, there's an emergency stop button. The press would have been stopped instantly if you used this. Well, if the culprit was were planning this murder, they'd have no use for it. What concerns me more is the safety function. That's right. This hydraulic press should have had a safety function. If the infrared sensor detects a living thing, the press stops automatically. Well, it didn't stop when Kibo tried before. If the sensor detected a person, the safety should have stopped the press automatically. Stop automatically, huh? Does that imply that they were dead before they were crushed? Maybe that's why there's poison in there. Maybe after the initial... No. Maybe after the initial arrow wounds, the victim was too weakened to fight back. So then somebody else, or the culprit, or whoever, used poison on the victim, which killed them because they were... Obviously, they were weakened, so they probably wouldn't have been able to do anything to fight back. And... That's a possibility, I think. There's an exisal right in the middle of the hangar. The hatch is open as well. The cockpit is exposed. So this is how it looks on the inside, huh? It's small, but big enough for one person.
Fuck.
Oh?
Huh? The hatch is open? How strange. Only the monocubs can turn off the electronic lock and open the hatch.
Only the monocubs can open the hatch.
Normally, the monocubs are the only ones who can pilot the exosols.
Well...
Normally being the key word. But because of that electro hammer thingy, the electronic lock is all screwed up.
Have you mentioned this to anyone else?
Nope, no one asked me about it either. And even if I had been asked, it would have been irrelevant information to you anyway.
An electronic lock on the hatch that only the monocubs can disable. Which must be why only the monocubs can control the exosols. But if you could disable the lock, you could control the exosol. Hatches electronic... Okay, that's an important detail. Okay. What about that one? The red exosol is completely still.
Hey, Shuichi.
Shuichi, it's dangerous there. If you go near that thing, you might get torn apart.
No.
No, it shouldn't move anymore. Not without the monocubs or Kokichi.
Yeah, so it's just a pile of scrap then.
Hey!
Jeez, don't scare me like that.
With my magic.
Maybe I should just tear this hunk of junk apart with my magic.
But I suppose that if Kokichi was alive, he could move it at any time by remote.
Why didn't you say so sooner?
That is if Kokichi is alive. But that remote control Kokichi has for the exosols, what is it exactly? Does he have that because he's the mastermind? No. I refuse to believe he's the mastermind. There's gotta be some trick. It's a panel that controls the alarm system and the electric barrier. I don't see any reason to turn them back on, though. Fair assumption. Is there anything else? It looks like a machine used to paint exosols. It smells kinda like paint thinner. It looks the same as before, probably not related to the case. Okay, what about the washing machine? This looks like a car wash. I imagine it's for cleaning the exosols. It doesn't look like it's been used in a while. I don't see any clues.
Fuck!
Okay. The hydraulic press is down and there's blood in the area. If we use this to lift up the hydraulic press, we should be able to check the body. But the power cord has been cut. The press won't move. In that case, we won't be able to check the body.
Ebo! We need your help.
What?
What? I don't want to talk to you right now, okay? The way you are right now, you might start accusing people because you can't believe Kaido's death.
No.
No, that's not...
Cut it out.
I don't want to hear your excuses or anything else. Just don't talk to me. If you keep bugging me,
Great, huh?
I'll give you afro hair with my magic.
And that is a problem? She's awfully stubborn. Is she that suspicious of everything now? Or is there a reason she doesn't want to talk to anyone?
The Monokuma file this time barely has any information in it at all.
Okay.
Yeah, it won't be of much use to us.
Jeez.
It's so useless. He probably shouldn't have even gone out of his way to give it to us. I mean, you're not wrong.
That's nice.
It's fine, it's fine. A mascot's appearance at a murder scene brings a sense of relief and peace of mind. Quite the opposite.
He popped out.
Jeez.
What an attention hog. Of course I want attention. I'm the mascot for crying out loud. And yet, I've appeared fewer times than that plain Jane Tsumugi over there. It'd be false advertising if I didn't appear as often as I can, you know.
What the actual hell? Advertising? What advertising? Is there somebody playing a game right now?
No.
Ignore it. Let's just focus on the investigation.
Yeah.
Is there anything else in here? I think there are still things to investigate here. Really? What did I miss? I'm pretty sure I looked at everything. Yeah, I looked at the hydraulic press. I looked at that. I'm not really... I should be able to press the button to raise the press, but the power cord is cut. With no power, the press itself won't move. I'm certain this was done intentionally. This must be the work of the culprit. In that case, we won't be able to check the body. In addition to the control buttons, there's an emergency stop button. The press would have been stopped instantly if you used this. Well, if the culprit were planning this murder, they'd have no use for it. What concerns me more is the safety function. Okay, it's a safe thing. You want to talk now, Himiko? Okay. Fine. What am I missing? Traces of blood. Toilet! I'm not really seeing anything right now. This isn't really revealing anything to me either. Do I have... No, I'm pretty sure I already looked at everything in there. Oh. Thought I saw something. Hatch is open as well, the cockpit is exposed, so this is how it looks on the inside.
But
I am pretty sure I've... The remote control Kokichi has for the exosols. What is it exactly? Does it... No. What the hell am I missing? I'm pretty sure I've looked at everything. What the hell am I missing?
no.
What's this? The sleeve has a single small hole in it. Oh, I had to double examine it. Are you kidding me? A hole in the sleeve. What could this be? Kaido's code has been added. Now, I had to double check that. Are you kidding me? I suppose that's all about the information I can deduce from the hydraulic press. I can't check the body, so I don't have many clues to work with. I'll have to find more clues elsewhere. It's all about how I can investigate here in the hangar. There are still questions. The truth is still far out of reach. I still can't deduce who the victim is. I need more clues. I should investigate other areas. I should start with the areas around the hangar. The alarm system is off. It must still be affected by the electro bomb.
All right.
I should investigate this place thoroughly. There must be some clues around here. Kibo! Kibo, my man! Phew. I think I'm starting to feel a little better now. I'm sorry to worry you, Shuichi.
Okay.
I was a bit worried. I'm glad you're feeling better. There was something I needed to ask Kibo.
Hey,
Hey, Kibo. Before we went into the hangar this morning, you said... So I went to the hangar last night and tried to talk to him.
You tried to talk to him on your own?
I'm sorry. I thought it would be preferable for him to release Kaito peacefully.
How did it go?
It went about as well as I expected. There was no response at all. But I did witness a few things. You said that you witnessed a few things. What exactly did you see? Ah, yes. Since we were in a hurry, I only told you about the Exisal returning to the hangar.
okay.
Yes, you said the Exisals could pass through the alarm system and barrier to the hangar.
Yes.
I never imagined something like this would happen, so I didn't mention it before. But before I saw the Exisal, I saw someone heading toward the hangar.
Huh?
You saw someone? I saw Himiko.
What?
I was in my lab trying to think of what I should write to convince Kokichi.
Is that the black case?
That's when I saw her walking toward the hangar, clutching something in her hands. I think it was a black bag.
What is she doing with it?
A black bag.
At the time, I assumed she was going there to examine things or plead with Kokichi. And since she came back later, I didn't think much of it. But after seeing her reaction this morning, I started to get a little suspicious.
What? What did you see?
Why?
She was acting like she had something to hide. It's not that I want to suspect her.
You're right.
True, it is suspicious.
Hey,
You said you saw her come back as well? Was she holding the bag at that time?
Well,
Now that I think about it, she didn't. So she had it coming in, but not leaving. It has to be. That black bag Himiko was carrying was... By the way, this is a little off-topic, Shuichi, but...
huh?
Well, what is it?
As I thought.
The reason I wasn't feeling well may have been due to the electro bomb.
But
But it was because of the electromagnetic particles, not because I'm a robot. So what I experienced was akin to an allergic reaction, such as hay fever.
which means
So it could have affected a human the same way. Being a robot had nothing to do with it.
okay.
Right. That must be it. So that thing Himiko said was bothering him. He really is a bit too sensitive. Helpful as always, Kibo. Well, I guess the first place I want to look at is the window. This is the bathroom window. This is the hangar's only window, and it's not possible to fit through.
I knew it.
That means the only way to get into this hangar is through the shutter. Really? Can you, like, fit the black bag in? Wait a minute. Would it be possible to shoot somebody with the crossbow through that window? I mean, when you think about it, a long-distance weapon is not suitable for close combat. I think this would be like the perfect place for the culprit to shoot through the window and hit the victim. You know? Is that too far-fetched, or are there people that actually use crossbows, you know, up close? Now let's examine this. And this is the control panel that controls the electric barrier protecting the hangar. We hit it with an electro hammer, so it isn't operational right now.
That's true.
That's right. What are these marks here? It looks as if it's been struck by something sharp. What could these be? Wait. How are they even able to damage this in the first place? Getting near the control panel should cause the alarm to go off. You have to turn off the alarm before you even get close. So how did the person who did this get near the control panel? They disabled it first? But the only way they could do that is if they had like a password or an electro hammer or something. Well, I guess next we'll go ahead and investigate the area where the exisals are. The exisal isn't showing any signs of moving. If Kokichi is alive, he can use his remote to control them as he pleases. But that remote control Kokichi has for the exisals, what is exactly? Does he have that because he's the mastermind? Really? Is it all the same? Yeah, it's... all the same. Hey, I leveled up. Cool. Now then, it's time I confronted Himiko. Himiko, we need to talk. The hangar's shutter. There's a security alarm here. You have to use the alarm remote to disable it to get near the shutter. If you come near the shutter without the remote, a loud alarm will go off around the entire academy. We'd use an electro bomb to disable the sensor in the alarm. That's how we got into the hangar.
It's not exactly a bomb, though. Even if it is called an electro bomb. It jams electronic signals by scattering particles that interfere with electromagnetic waves. For 2 hours, any and all electronic devices within 50 yards will be completely disabled, you filthy monkey. It's perfect for any secret activities, too, since it doesn't leave any debris behind. This invention is extraordinary, but I only have 3 of them. So, I need to use them carefully. You guys will have to settle for the electro hammers.
Now that I think about it, there were 3 electro bombs total. One was stolen by Maki, but what of the other 2? That's about all I was concerned with in the hangar. But I still don't have enough clues. There have to be more. The other places that might yield some clues are Maki's lab and my lab. The crossbow in the bathroom, the bottle of poison. I need to investigate those leads.
Alright.
I should also inspect the 3 exosols that were protecting Monokuma. I literally just looked at them! Why were they protecting him in the first place? That might be related to this case as well. Not like I already freaking looked at them or anything like that. No, no. You watch, suddenly a new clue pops up. Really? For fuck's sake, I literally just... Okay, freaking Shuichi, you lied to me. Let's just go to the labs. I should get in a look at where the exosols are. What? Fine. Is there something like on the ground that I missed? What? How the hell did I miss that? There's an electro hammer here, but why? And it's out of power. It must have been used. But used for what?
But be careful, the electro hammer runs out of battery pretty quickly. So if you use it against an exosol, it'll run out of juice with just 1 shot. Got it.
If I remember correctly,
If the electro hammer power is expended, it requires 24 hours to recharge. We know that for certain. Hell. I remember the sight I saw yesterday. Exosol's protecting Monokuma for some reason. Kokichi said he was the mastermind. The Exosol should have been around him. So why are they still protecting Monokuma? And 4 of them, too. Because he's not the mastermind! I suppose I was so caught up thinking about Kokichi I ignored Monokuma.
Pay attention! Listen up! Take heed, I say!
Monokuma!
And another.
It's just, I noticed that you came this way last night, Shuichi.
Huh?
You were acting all sneaky, weren't you? Like a teenage boy trying to creep into the adult movie section of the video store.
No way.
But you didn't need to sneak around, because the exosols wouldn't have attacked you.
hey,
What are you saying? We didn't have to sneak.
Because everyone's coming to rent adult movies, so in a way, everyone's going there is the same.
wait!
No, not that. I meant about the exosols not attacking us.
Yeah?
Oh, at the time, the exosols were on autopilot and directed to only observe me.
Hey,
Their movements are more limited now that the monocubs aren't around to pilot them.
Autopilot? You mean the remote control that Kokichi has?
well.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
So the Exosols were being controlled by Kokichi's remote control. But they were focusing on Monokuma.
Hey!
Why are you telling me all of this? This puts the person controlling you at a disadvantage.
But we're not talking about that. We're talking about this. Even if it puts someone at a disadvantage, the class trial must always be fair.
Tell that to your Danganronpa 1 self.
The person who shared that info with me didn't seem interested in sharing it with you guys. So you share it instead. That way, it'll be fair to all the participants.
So someone else besides me knows this. Why wouldn't they share this information?
Okay, that's all I can tell you. By the way, renting movies is so old school. It's more thrilling to illegally download them. It's like trying not to get caught by a big game hunter while holding your breath during sex.
What? That has very horrifying implications. This information about the Exosols could be a clue to solving this case, and what the fuck kind of drugs was that bear on? I should remember this. Yes, this, not what he was talking about. That was fucking weird. Okay, I'm not seeing anything else around on the floor. Now, let's get out of here and go to the labs. Okay, I thought that was something else. I didn't realize that was the monitor. Okay, I guess the first place we may as well go to is the closest one, which would have to be Maki's. But I'm just gonna keep on walking because this just nets me more experience. Which means more slots for skills!
Much better this way.
Oh shit, I'm channeling my Monokuma. Ugh. That's not a good thing. That is quite the opposite of a good thing. That's very despairingly bad. Okay, up we go.
Are you guys moderately annoyed by me yet? I wouldn't blame you.
And up! And over here. We're getting closer. Alright. Sorry about this, Maki. I feel as though there are less weapons here than I remember.
Alright, everyone, here. I hope you're all ready.
Are those weapons?
So you went to my lab yesterday to find weapons to use against Monokuma.
It's because Kaito had them.
Guess that would be the first place to look.
As I suspected, there are two black bags here, identical to the one in the hangar. They are cases for the crossbows. The crossbows are inside, but disassembled.
No.
It looks as if they don't even fit in the case unless they're disassembled. But there are two. When I was here with Kaito before, there are three of them. And I'm sure that Kaito didn't have a crossbow with him.
That's true.
In that case, the crossbow in the hangar must have come from here. Which means someone must have brought it to the hangar from here. But it's fairly difficult to put together the crossbow. I don't believe you'd be able to do it unless Maki taught you.
No.
I'll think more about that later. For now, I need to investigate. Oh boy. Is that it? I feel as though there are less weapons here than I remember. Oh. Literally. Oh. Yeah. It's because Kaito had them. Is that really all that there is to investigate in here? Look at all these guns. Even if they're all airsoft guns, it's a remarkable sight.
Yeah, it's a lot of guns.
I guess that was it. Okay, then. At least Maki wasn't here to catch me in the act. She might have frickin' wrung my neck. Actually, she probably would have stabbed me repeatedly. Maybe having a class trial on their hands, that would not be a good thing. And this is still a very disturbing hallway. Just gonna bring that up right now. Okay. It's cosplayers. Here we go. Okay. I guess that really was a glitch because now the rubble is gone. Alright. Let's look in here. That bottle of poison in the hangar. I need to confirm that it came from here. Well, let's look at the chemical shelf. There are several bottles of poison lined up here. I haven't seen any poison outside of this lab, so the small bottle of poison I found must have come from here. There's a little less liquid inside this bottle than the others. The label says, Strike 9 poison. This poison takes some time to spread, but even a small amount of it can be lethal. I can't imagine that there's a smaller amount of this bottle for no reason. This must be a clue. Interesting. There's also bottles on the table. There are a bunch of bottles on top of the desk. Did someone take them out? These bottles say antidote. Night hate antidote. Knight's hate antidote. Harmlock antidote. Arsenic antidote. I see what you did there. I see what you did there. Antidotes, huh? I didn't know these were here. According to the labels, each bottle is only one dose. And each one only works on a specific poison. Well, I suppose that makes sense. There are plenty different kinds of poison, so that must be true for antidotes. Strike 9 poison and antidotes. That is disconcerting. None of these antidotes are for the Strike 9 poison. They're all for different poisons. What could that mean? Alright. I've investigated this room thoroughly. I didn't find any evidence to suggest Kaito isn't dead. On the contrary, there's plenty of evidence to suggest that Kokichi isn't dead. Monokuma is still moving around and the killing game hasn't ended. And Kaito's clothes are in the hydraulic press. Which means the victim must be... No. It's too soon to be thinking like that. If I investigate a little more, I'll find something. There's still time. I should head back to the hangar. Perhaps I missed something. I should check again. I guess so. Not like we got much choice. I mean... Please don't be dead, Kaito. That's all I'm asking. Well, I mean, at least I'm gaining some experience this way. You know, it's funny. This game introduced the ability to actually hit objects, and I hardly ever use it. I guess I'm just so used to playing the other kind of Danganronpa games that I just keep forgetting. Okay, I need to try to come up with some sort of theory, I think. So, I'm wanting Kokichi to be dead. But that means I have to suspect somebody killed him. That would also mean I have to put Kaito on the suspicion list. And I don't think I want to do that. I'm pretty sure I don't want to do that. But this game is known for destroying people's hopes, dreams, happiness, all that stuff, all the good joy, all the good stuff. It's known for destroying it. I don't know. If Kokichi really is dead, but in death he pulled a Nagito, then more than likely it's going to be a death that's going to really hurt me emotionally. And good story writing, making you like a freaking character and then just killing them. Freaking asshats. Oh.
Shuichi!
Shuichi, can you come with me?
What happened?
There's something wrong. I found something strange in the bathroom. Please hurry. Okay. He shouted quickly and ran to the bathroom. What are you talking about, Kibo? What'd you find, buddy? What?
Hey!
Kibo, what are you looking at?
Yes.
Take a look at this. Are those Kokichi's clothes?
Huh?
These are Kokichi's clothes? It's soaked and wrinkled, but there's no doubt these are Kokichi's.
But...
Where'd you find this? I didn't see it when I was investigating the bathroom. And why are they soaked? Well, the toilet seemed clogged, so I reached my hand down the drain and pulled out these clothes. It looks like they couldn't be flushed all the way. Couldn't be flushed all the way. Why were these clothes in the toilet in the first place?
Yeah.
Yes, it was very brave of me, and thanks to that I managed to find an important clue. Now, Shuichi, please investigate as much as you want.
Okay.
Yeah. Clogging the toilet, huh? But this isn't the time to hesitate. Okay. Kokichi's clothes found in the bathroom. If they were found in the toilet, someone must have tried to flush them. But who would do that?
What's the matter?
Is something the matter? Please investigate.
Okay.
Okay. The ultimate detective can't stop here. This has to be an important clue.
Alright.
Alright. I made up my mind, grabbed Kokichi's soaked clothes, and spread them open. Huh? Well then! There's a small hole in the back. Hey, there's also a small mark on the arm, too. I can't tell if that's the back. I think it's one of his arms. It was his right arm, sorry. Another small hole on the sleeve. This is about the same size as the one on Kaito's sleeve. There are traces of blood around the holes, too. What does this mean? It could mean that he was attacked. In that case...
No.
There's a chance Kokichi was the one crushed in the hydraulic press. Hallelujah!
Thank you.
Kibo, thank you. Thank you. This is a very important clue.
Well...
Oh, I'm happy I was able to help, but I must decline shaking that hand of yours.
No.
Your hands aren't clean either, though. But if Kokichi was the one crushed in the hydraulic press, where did Kaito go? Why not show himself? And why is this game still going, even though the mastermind is dead? If this is awkward, Shuichi, I can leave and give you some privacy.
Huh?
You're concerned about that? Wow. Kibo and I washed our hands in the sink and left the bathroom. Good job, guys. Proper hygiene, especially when trying to investigate a murder. Gotta keep your proper hygiene.
All right.
Now that we're out of the bathroom, we can get a lot more thinking done.
Okay.
Right. Maki, you okay? Maki, why is it so easy for you to believe Kaito is dead? I got a theory. What if Kaito killed Kokichi and Maki's trying to hide that detail? Would she count as an accomplice? No, I don't know.
What?
You and Kibo both look more refreshed now.
Gross.
refreshing each other in the boys' bathroom. Even now you can't help yourselves, huh?
What the hell is going on in your head, little witch girl?
That's true.
This is all Himiko's imagination, but I don't even want to touch that right now. I mean, for God's sake, that's fanfiction level right there. Why are you so excited?
Hey, it's almost time for the class trial to start, right? Was no one able to find Kokichi?
I wonder. I haven't heard from anyone.
I see.
I wonder where he went off to.
Did he disappear? He still can't be in the hangar. Or under there.
Could it be?
Shuichi, do you think the one who died was Kokichi?
Huh?
Seems like
I mean, your face says you want to think that,
it's plain to see.
but I think that's just plain impossible. Kokichi's been manipulating us all from the start. I can't believe someone like that could be killed by Kaito.
I think you're the mastermind.
What? Nothing? Huh, of course. I don't mean to compliment Kokichi or make fun of Kaito or anything.
Okay.
I know. You're probably right. Tsumugi has a good point. I still don't have enough clues to conclude that Kokichi died. But I'm certain that one of them must have. Ah! So that counts as the truth. What? What?
It's about that time. That's right. It's time for the class trial, where hope and despair meet head-on. Please proceed to the Shrine of Judgment in the courtyard and head to the trial grounds. Everyone needs to be there. Got it? Anyone who's absent will be swiftly and permanently punished. I wonder what kind of despair awaits you this time.
Oh boy. Everyone needs to be there. That means Kokichi or Kaito. Whoever's alive will be there.
Then,
At the trial, we'll know who the victim is. That or a really terrifying thought. What if Kaito is dead somewhere? I don't want to think that. But considering the... Okay. I'm trying to think realistically here, because if Kaito did kill Kokichi, in his condition, whatever the hell is wrong with him, it makes me fear that he probably would not have lasted that long outside. At least, that's what I'm thinking. I don't want to think that, but well, we're about to find out. Okay.
Huh?
This isn't everyone, right?
Kaito and Kokichi aren't here.
What's the point?
I bet Kokichi is already there.
You bastard.
As the mastermind of the killing game, he's waiting for us to arrive.
no.
We don't know that yet. There's still a chance Kaito is alive.
Do you want to die?
Cut it out. Do you want to die?
Maki.
Well,
This is a battle between hope and despair. If I show any weakness like you are, then I know I'll lose to despair.
Lose to despair.
you don't know?
6 of us will participate, and 1 of us will die after this class trial. Then only 5 will be left. Only 5. That's right. We're the only ones left.
That's obvious.
But we can't lose to despair. Even if we have no future, we need to win. That is the whole point of this class trial. I will defeat Kokichi, no matter what I have to sacrifice.
No matter what she has to sacrifice. Are you sure about that, Maki? Is that what you call hope? I know that we can't lose to despair, but something is wrong. Something doesn't feel right. I wonder what Kaito would say at a time like this. What would he say to us? If it was Kaito. Let's go. No matter what Kokiji is scheming, there's no way we can lose. After all, we're students of Hope's Peak Academy. Shuichi, I understand you don't want to believe it, but Kaito's not here anymore.
You already gave up on him.
It'll be okay.
I'm fine. I'll be on my guard the whole time.
Right.
I'm filled with the combined power of hope and magic right now.
I believe you.
You bastard.
Okay. We didn't say a word to one another. Silent as a tomb, we stepped into those open doors. We had lost the will to live, knowing that we know about the outside world. But somehow, despite that despair, we had found a new reason to live. To win the battle between hope and despair. But now, what do we know? We don't know what hope means to us anymore. What is hope? A burden you bear? As those thoughts pierced my mind, I suddenly stopped. I can't think about things like that anymore. The only thing I need to think about is survival.
That's nice.
A battle like this takes me back. After all, hope and despair are natural enemies. Yep, this is truly a magnificent theme. Only esteemed works of fiction have themes as magnificent as this.
Why?
Anyway, where's Kokiji? Why isn't he here?
Maki was right. The person who should be here isn't.
Well, I'll tell you once the trial starts.
What?
Well, what's going on? What are you scheming now?
No,
It doesn't matter what Kokiji is scheming.
we must do it.
This is the final battle between hope and despair. It all ends here. Kokiji can twist and violate the rules all he likes, but we'll never give up. Hope will never submit to despair.
Oh, for the love of... No rules have been violated. Not on my watch, you know.
Shut up.
Whatever. Hurry up and start. We'll end it with this class trial. We'll defeat the remnants of despair no matter what. So get ready.
Okay.
Yeah, I got it. Now let's get started. Mix equal parts life and death. Add a dash of lies and truth. Make it in fires of conflict. And when it's golden brown and bubbling, you have yourself a truly decadent class trial. Okay.
I wasn't expecting this. And once more we faced a class trial. Was the one who died Kaito or Kokichi? Can't say for certain, but I still believe. You and me too, dude. Kaito wouldn't die so easily. I don't know why I believe that so strongly.
Oh, he's purple!
But I will fight to prove it. I will fight with everyone. To grasp the hope on the other side of this truth. I will fight. I will fight in this trial of truth and lies.
But I'll probably fail.
Okay. Okay. Since nobody else showed up, here's my theory. Now, this is going with the basis that I honestly do not believe that Kokichi is the mastermind. I do not think that he is. I think he just managed to he just got his hands on some stuff that let him have an advantage. That's what I think. Okay. Let's see. Now, if my theory proves to be correct, then the fact that neither Kokichi nor Kaito showed up makes me think of the following. Now, this is with the thought that Kokichi is not the culprit. Or I'm sorry, not the mastermind. Sorry. Got the terms mixed up. But my theory right now, I'm trying to get myself worded properly here. I think Kokichi is in the hydraulic press. That's what I think. Now, since Kaito is not here, that makes me think, what if he died? As in, he wasn't killed, he just died due to a pre-existing condition. Because the damn game has done nothing but raise death flags for the greatest freaking bro I have ever had the honor to witness. Just made me feel bad. But I'm thinking that whatever the condition that was affecting him finally took its toll, and perhaps he died hidden away somewhere. As to where, I noticed something about the two exosols that were in the hangar. One door was open, the other was not. So what if his body was stored inside one of the exosols? That particular exosol that was closed inside the hangar. But this raises a problem. I mean, if he succumbed to his condition, that must mean that he was probably coughing up a lot of blood, which means there should have been blood dripped around the exosol. And I didn't see any of that. So that kind of gets rid of that theory. But I'm pretty sure we'll find... God. I'm not going to like this. This is probably going to be worse than the previous one, but Jesus Christ. Anyway, that's where I'm ending it. So if you guys like this, be sure to let me know. I'm not looking forward to this. I am not... Then again, I never look forward to the class trials. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next despair, depressing episode.